All right, global players. So as you know, for New Year's, we kind of didn't get a whole lot in comparison to JP, but now we officially have news of Chapter 11, and I am so excited for this because that means more cubes and higher character levels, meaning it's going to be easier to climb through Illusory Tower for those of you that are trying to grind that out. Also, you're going to be able to save up cubes for the hidden inventory characters, which are going to be coming out on January, well, not the exact date, around somewhere between January 20th and January 31st, roughly is when you can expect the hidden inventory characters, according to Xanon, the head mod and the official Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade Discord. That's where that information comes from, so it's pretty much confirmed. So make sure you guys are ready for that. Make sure you have your cubes saved up, and this is going to be a great way to get even more of those cubes. And I'm super excited for what comes after Chapter 11, because that's Chapter 12, where we're going to start to get EX stages. EX stages are a ton of fun and very challenging, like as hard as Illusory Tower. I love challenging content, so the further we get in the story, the better the game gets, honestly. So I just can't wait. So January 3rd, Chapter 11 is coming, but along with Chapter 11, we are also going to be getting grade 10 unlocked, and for grade 10 that is going to allow you to raise your characters from level 97 to level 103. Now if you do have stamps on your characters, that's going to raise their level even more. So right now if you have a stamp character, they're probably at level 107. Well, now you're going to be able to get them even higher than that. So that is nice. That is going to make it, like I said, much easier for you if you are trying to climb through Illusory Tower. Those few levels may not sound like a lot, but they can make a massive difference just in the amount of HP you have, the amount of attack you have, the amount of defense, everything. Like, it makes a big difference. So the question is, what else could we potentially expect to come this month? I've kind of covered this in a previous video, but in case you missed that video or you just didn't happen to see it, we're going to go over it again. So the timeline of events here for JP, we are now done with February on global. So if we look through here, right, we've had most of this stuff. We've had all these events. Kamo's come out, Nishimiya's come out. We've had the Nobara come out. All of that stuff is covered. It's done. Now we're getting into the next months where we have March, April, and May, and then technically we would have the half anniversary. So which characters are going to be coming out within this 1 month? Because are they going to throw all 3 months of content into 1 month and then have half anniversary characters at the end of the month, or are they going to selectively choose a few events and or characters? I'm assuming it's going to be where they selectively choose a few. So the ones that I think are likely to come, we'll talk about those. So here in March, you can see grade 10 came out with level 97 up to 103. We also had the main story update to Chapter 11, and then we also had the main story Chapter 11 release campaign, which we should also be getting. And then a few days later, because this one was on 3/14 and this one was on 3/21, so a few days, like about a week later, but it's not going to be that long for us on global. It's going to be much shorter. They got the powerful enemy battle versus Hanami, so it's very likely that within the next week or so we see this powerful enemy battle come out as well. So that's something to look forward to, and we already have this rerun going in the game, so we don't have to worry about that. That is not going to be one of the next banners to come out. So what is going to be the next banner to come out? I think it's highly likely that Mechamaru is going to be here at the beginning of January. Now that is not confirmed yet, but it's very possible that gets confirmed here in the next few days. Now, if it's not Mechamaru, they could skip around. They could go to other characters, right? But I doubt they're going to do like any of these right here. We might get 3,000 cubes at some point, but who knows? I don't feel like global's that lucky. They could skip around though, and they could do this whole Toto event right here, but this Toto isn't very good. I don't feel like he's going to generate a lot of traction and hype. I feel like Mechamaru is technically more hype than Toto, so they might release him. I don't know. We'll have to see. But Mahito is right on the horizon as well. I think that we could see Mahito here about halfway through January. Very likely that we see the powerful enemy battle versus Mahito, and Mahito come out in the exchange shop. And then someone who is hype is this Itadori. So if Mahito comes out, Itadori is coming out as well. Blue Itadori is really interesting and really good. I just finished recording a showcase for Blue Itadori on the JP side of the game that will be coming out here in about a day or so. So if you guys want to see how he looks, go check that out. But I think he could potentially come in January as well. Now, out of those 3 characters, out of Itadori, out of Toto, and out of Mechamaru, I think Mechamaru is probably the most likely. I don't know. I feel like if there was a character to skip, I feel like that character is Toto, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And then they also had a PC version release campaign. We're probably not going to get that, right? Obviously, unless somehow they surprisingly release PC, but that's not going to happen for global more than likely, at least not anytime soon. They also had map events and they had Panda come out. I don't think we get Panda before we get hidden inventory characters. I'm not going to lie. I think Panda will probably come later. The rest of these characters, I think they'll somewhat follow the JP timeline to a degree. I would love it if this Nanami came out, but I don't think he's going to come out until probably after hidden inventory characters as well. But if he did come out before hidden inventory characters, that would be lit, because this Nanami works really, really well with hidden inventory Gojo. And hidden inventory Gojo is insane. And then for May, the last month before the half anniversary characters released, they got the new featured release of the Phantom Parade Pass. We have that obviously from the start of the game. They also had the powerful enemy battle versus Jogo. So the question is, are we going to end up with like 3 powerful enemy battles this month? Because that would be lit if that's the case, because we would be getting a ton of cubes. I don't think that's likely to be the scenario. I think most likely we're going to get like the Hanami powerful enemy battle, and then maybe Mahito. If Mahito comes out this month, I think it's highly probable that Mahito comes out this month, either before or with the hidden inventory characters. It would make a lot of sense for them to hype him up with the hidden inventory characters, a new free-to-play character, and a powerful enemy battle. I think that's a high possibility, but I think it's not, there's not that good of a chance that we have Jogo. If we do get Jogo all in this month, if we get all of that in this month, that would be absolutely crazy. But they're almost definitely, look at how much content there is, guys. They're almost definitely going to be skipping around. They're not going to just do all of these banners within 1 month. If they do all of these banners in 1 month, I'm going to cry. Like, it's crazy. And if that's the case, then you're going to have to pick and choose which characters to summon for. So if you're free to play, none of them, because you're saving for hidden inventory characters. But if you're a light spender, like, the main character I would say to go for is probably Yellow Nanami. If he happens to come out. I pray they don't do that, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. But Yellow Nanami is going to be the best one. The second best is probably Blue Itadori, and then of course Mahito's up there as well, but he's a free to play, so you'll get him for free. So let me know what you guys think is going to happen. Do you think they're going to skip around for these last 3 months, or do you think they're going to try to push all of those banners and all of those events into 1 month before the half anniversary characters, the hidden inventory characters, come out here at the end of January from around the 20th to the 31st? Hidden inventory Gojo, man. I am so excited for him and Toji. Also, let me know in the comments, which one of those characters are you going to go for? Are you going to go for both, or are you going to go for Gojo, or are you going to go for Toji? And let me know why and your reasoning, because I think both are very good and on equal footing. But personally, I just want Toji because we got so many Gojos in the game and Toji's sick, but that's just me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider hitting that like button and hitting that subscribe button. Peace.